Well, high stakes in Germany's general election taking place early next year. Germany, like the UK, sadly, a country where you're seeing mass deindustrialization via the Green agenda. Of course, the Greens have actually been part of Germany's three-party governing coalition. And you are seeing an absolute industrial bloodbath in Germany. You've got a wave of job cuts, industrial job cuts in Germany, 11,000 at steelmaker. And you can see it goes on from there. It is an absolute disaster. And so Olaf Scholz, leading the SPD, of course, the current German Chancellor, really the underdog in this election, though there have been early signs, maybe, that the SPD are closing the gap slightly. Look at the FDP there, part of this German governing coalition. They could be wiped out entirely. And of course, you've got the AfD still in second place, campaigning to leave the European Union and ditch the euro. Before I get on to the AfD, in terms of who could be the next German Chancellor, well, the German opposition leader, the conservative Friedrich Merz, in Ukraine today, speaking out, of course, on the Russian invasion of Ukraine, saying we want this terrible war to end as quickly as possible and peace to be restored in Europe, and saying only if Ukraine is strong will Putin be prepared to enter negotiations at all. And that if our support for Ukraine weakens, then this war will last longer. If our support for Ukraine is consistent, then this war will end more quickly. As for the choices for the Conservatives post the election, if they do win this election, signs already, talk already, and I think this could be pretty disastrous for them, that they could actually go into coalition with the Greens. Although you've seen the CDU's General Secretary saying that the party, that their alliance wants change on migration, economics and social policy, and that can't be done with the Greens. One of the extraordinary themes of German politics, though, continues to be the AfD, a party, let's not forget, that many German MPs want to see banned, and that is actually under investigation by German intelligence agencies. And yet, despite that, the party nominating for the first time a candidate for Chancellor, nominating Alex Wiedel to be their candidate for Chancellor, seeking to reverse the Green agenda and severely reduce migration. And that is the first time that the AfD have actually put up a candidate for Chancellor. There's said to be pressure in Germany for the Conservatives potentially to form an alliance in the future with the AfD. They've ruled that out so far. Wiedel making the argument there that voters clearly want a coalition of Conservatives and the AfD. A political scientist there in Germany saying that this nomination of a candidate for Chancellor could help the AfD trying to establish itself more as a normal party. And when you actually break down who German voters going into this election campaign would prefer as Chancellor, you see this. It's the Conservative Merz in the lead on 21%. But that is only a 3-point lead ahead of Wiedel, who's on 18% in second place, ahead of the current German Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, is on 15%, and the Green candidate there, who's fourth, on 14%. So a huge decision ahead for Germany, for the German people. We wait to see what happens, but I will, of course, keep bringing you all the latest on this and much more. Please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And, of course, as ever, cheers for watching.